I'm not going to come down on you because I know what you mean. You're not going, oh, I got my bunny so I can be more fertile. If you're doing that, I'm going to go, we need to talk about this. Oh, you mean the bunnies? No, according to Jesus? No, the eggs and all, no. But what you can do is tell them about how Jesus came to make them spiritually fertile. That is, to cause them to receive the fruit of the Spirit. Because when Jesus died and rose again, the Spirit came upon the people so that they could be spiritually fruitful. And of course, I love using the egg to portray that God is one yet three. Because you have a shell, you have the egg white, and you have the yolk, and then it's called an egg. Why not? You use it. Instead of shouting at the darkness, expose the light. Instead of yelling at the darkness, turn on the light, man. Use this as an opportunity. Because you can't make people believe what you do, but what you can do is reflect who Jesus is, just like he did. Jesus talked about himself at a traditional, customary feast. Not at any of the feasts that he was commanded to do. And by the way, the Babylonian mystery religion will make its comeback in Revelation 17 and 18. Revelation 17:5 says, on her forehead was written, Mystery Babylon, the great, Mystery Babylon, the great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. Now, the mother of all harlots doesn't mean she was a harlot. What it means is she is the mother who produced them. She is the source of all false religions. Now, I do believe that there are incredible pictures or incredible evidence of many of the things that the Catholic Church took in regards to Babylonian practices. But I don't believe they're Babylon. I just believe they're part, some of them can be part of what's going on through this Babylonian religion that they took up. So it's the common root, interesting, a common root of every occult and pseudo-church system. That's what Mystery Babylon is all about. And the lawless one, known as Antichrist, he's going to use religion. He's going to use religion for what? To be personally worshipped. Remember what Satan said? I will exalt myself above the throne of God. Do you remember who he was depicting prior to that? The king of Babylon. You see, it's all linked together, and Satan is behind it all. So that's the root of false religion, okay? Great. What about true religion, Jeff? One more passage and we'll be done. James. Go to James 1, please. I love this book. It's so funny, you get in one book, you go, oh, I want to teach that next. It's just like, But look at verses 26 and 27. James he's direct, man, he's to the point. He goes, if anyone among you thinks he is religious. Hey, Eric, did you memorize this whole thing? Did you? You want to do 26 and 27 real quick? You got it?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, if anyone thinks himself to be religious, and yet does not bridle his tongue but deceives his own heart, this man's religion is worthless. True and undefiled religion in the sight of our God and Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself unstained company.
Nice. Excellent. Thank you, Eric. That's great. Let's read that again. That's so good. If anyone among you thinks he is religious and doesn't bridle his tongue, but deceives his own heart, this one's religion is useless. Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their trouble, and to keep oneself unspotted or unstained from the world. And James is simply saying, guys, it isn't about being religion, isn't about having lots of opinions. The whole idea is seeing others' needs and meeting them first over your own. It's not talking about it, it's just doing it. Not just talking about it, but doing it. That's true and undefiled religion. Helping out orphans, those who are of the fatherless. And listen, even though maybe in a genealogical sense, you may not know of any orphans, but you know a lot of people who are without God the Father. They're orphans too. And widows. And I'm really going to work on this, but I want to get a system here in this church so that not one widow falls through the cracks of this church. That they are taken care of, and they feel taken care of and loved. Because too many times, these widows who are by themselves die by themselves, and that ought not to be. Not here, I'm just saying I don't want that to happen. So I'm really praying about how we can work out a ministry to do that, because man, that is true religion. Matter of fact, man, this is great. Coleman. I took him to the Air Museum yesterday. He had made the model. I don't remember the name of it. It was one of those massive jets. We made the model together, but now he was seeing the actual thing. The actual jet. He was like, wow. And they had all these different training, cockpits that he could go in. And of course, that's where he wanted to sit. I want to go in this one. Hey, Dad. And so I'm just taking pictures like crazy of the guy. But we're coming home last night. We go to Subway to eat, and we're starving, and so I had to run to the restroom, get cleaned up, just been in the car for a few hours, and I'm walking, and I see Coleman with an elderly woman walking her to the restroom. I forgot to tell you that, Sherry, sorry. I was just so, he looked at me, he says, hey, Dad, I walked her over here. It's like, right on, dude. I'm doing good, right, Dad? But it was just so cool, and as we were leaving, the old lady, thanked him. Good stuff. See, words are no substitutes for deeds of love. So this idea of undefiled and pure religion, man, seeking to help others with misfortunes, that's what it's about. And avoiding the staining friendship of this world, which is a society without God. You see? Thus the reason that Christianity has often been defined as relationship. Christianity is not a religion, but a relationship. But, it really is a religion. It's true and undefiled religion. Because, listen, relationship doesn't just happen in Christianity. As a matter of fact, can I be frank with you? There are closer relationships in